In the last video, y'all said, "Oh, Sajak, your hair looks so pretty," so I thought I would double down today. Thank you for the compliments on my hair, by the way. That was really nice of you. Except for the lady that called me a duff. The way these people come out here defending Shane Dawson, throwing whatever they think will stick to the wall, cracks me up. You are incapable of hurting my feelings. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here before, I'm Fat Sajak. And try harder, bitch. Today, I've been cycling through panic attacks for reasons that don't really matter right now. But when I'm feeling low, when I'm feeling like times are hard, I leave the back massager and the toilet paper as well as the emotional support laundry on my bed, and I say, you know what, let's put on our uniform and take the piss out of strangers. Today we're doing part 2 of revisiting Shane Dawson's initial Jeffree Star series. The last one was just loaded with me bitching about wealth disparity. So I think this one will be a little, maybe less of that. I don't know. I only remember the part of part 2 with James Charles, and that's what I need right now. I need my proverbial punching bags, alright? If you don't want to watch this, you don't have to. Just like if I didn't want to watch this, I wouldn't have to. But I do want to watch this. So get over it. I am also not closing the door today because it's gorgeous out and I need it. I need it a little bit. Okay. Okay. Shh. Am I comfortable? Not really. So we just did a video, literally just came out yesterday, about revisiting Shane Dawson's first series with Jeffree Star. Someone else asked that I revisit the Jake Paul one. There's a bunch of them actually that I would like to revisit because like it does hold a weird nostalgia for a time when like before I knew what a piece a lot of these people are, and I think a lot of people feel the same way. A lot of you guys said you really liked this, so we're going to continue the series. So if you want to keep seeing this, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video. I also have a Patreon where we watch nostalgic content. Right now we're finishing season 4 of Teen Mom. We do Teen Mom Book Club over there. We're watching Teen Mom OG. We're watching I Love the 90s. There's all kinds of fun crap going on over at my Patreon, so if you're interested in that, that is over there too. If not, that's fine. I will accept your direct donations. I only take hundreds and I don't carry change. All right, so let's get going. I'm just kidding. I don't just keep your money. Times are hard. I'm ready. Are you ready? Better be ready.
Ever since I was a little girl, I just love things in my mouth.
Can't think of a better way to start anything.
All right.
Where is she? Are you nude?
She's scaring the dogs. Hello, Diamond. Darkness, whatever your name is. Darkness.
Okay, now yesterday I talked about how tacky and unappealing Jeffree Star's house is to me. I will say I do like the like cushioned headboard wall detail. I think that's kind of fun. I hate all the rest of it though.
Sorry. Didn't know you'd be able to see through that.
Okay, how are you feeling, honey?
Sweaty. Oh, how are we? Okay. Okay, what's out? Okay, well,
I'll join you.
here we go.
Did they buy an extra chair for this or was that already there? Because if they bought it for this, Jeffree could write that off on his taxes, and what a hilarious thing.
Hi. So,
How are you feeling in the Versace? You look amazing.
no, I'm sweating, it's hot. I tied it really tight. Let me
Maybe
loosen
loosen it
it.
so you can breathe. You seem a little asthmatic. Do you want my inhaler?
Wait, really? Oh my god, I love this.
Oh my god, is this albuterol? Oh my god, how much is this albuterol?
You have asthma?
Yeah, I've had it since a child.
Oh no. The struggle. Okay, so wait, what are we doing today? What am I doing?
You're gonna be in full makeup today. We're gonna do a full day of how I start my day. So full wig, makeup, everything. And then we're gonna go to the warehouse. I have some meetings scheduled about production plans for what's next for my brand, all my international travel. We're gonna talk about what YouTube videos we're uploading. We're gonna work on updating the website. We're gonna work on a launch that's in 4 days.
Yeah. It's almost like he's got a career, Shane. Are they gonna wax him top to bottom like 40-year-old virgin?
And we also have 3 calls, one with Australia, one with UK, and one with Dubai.
When are we gonna eat?
Anytime. We eat all day. Domino's?
Yes.
I'm obsessed with Domino's. Hashtag not sponsored, I wish.
You don't care.
Okay, that's fair. You get one per video. You blew your gross load less than 2 minutes in, so that's it. That's all you get.
What's happening?
Who's here?
Oh, could it be somebody who could use a slice of humble pie bigger than the Empire State Building?
What's happening? Who's here? Is this another assistant?
Surprise, bitch! James Charles is doing your makeup.
Is this a surprise?
Yeah.
Oh, love that!
Ugh. Also, I really love that this video started out as Shane being like, oh my god, I don't know what's happening. I just like really want to get to know Jeffree, and like, I don't know what direction this series is gonna go in. And then like we get to part 2 and Jeffree's like, here's what's gonna happen. This is what we're gonna do today. This is what we're gonna film. Oh, by the way, I've already called James Charles. Come over to do your makeup. Like, acting like this was like some spontaneous thing. I just don't get it. Like, pick a lane. Okay, just pick. Like, this is either a very spontaneous thing that you're just putting together and it's all on the spot, or like you've planned this, like someone who makes videos for a living would do.
Hi, sisters. Hi, sisters. Hi, sister. We have a lot of work to do. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for you. Hi. Touch me. I don't care anymore. Wait, you're doing my makeup for real?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn you into Jeffree. Oh my god. How long do you think this is gonna take?
Oh god.
Well, I figure your cancellation will be complete by the time a pandemic rolls around.
I wanna look so fucking hot. I want Nate to fuck me.
Oh. Gross. Also, James Charles is not qualified to skin your face off your face and put on a new face.
In that big ass bed with all that money. Oh, that's a sister scandal. Ooh. Oh my god, you guys are both controversial. Oh my god, and me too.
Yeah.
Yay! Sisterhood of the Traveling Scandal! Wait, where are we doing this? What are we doing?
We're going upstairs in the beauty room.
Okay.
We've been there once before.
Okay, I'm gonna bring a paper towel.
That's usually what we use to clean up dog urine. But
Same thing.
Yeah, all that money, you can't afford somebody to train your dogs not to piss in the house. At least we got the Birkin, though.
Your dogs are richer than me, so it makes sense. Okay.
perfect. All right, let's go.
Oh, like V formation? Oh,
Yeah.
Andrew, run upstairs and get like a full like walk.
Okay.
Wait, who's in the middle? Who's in charge?
I mean, we're all in charge, so this doesn't matter.
I love that.
It's like if the original copy of Mean Girls got dropped into a toilet and someone kept trying to flush it, but obviously it was like too big to go down, so it just kept getting, the tape on it just kept getting screwed, and then it just looks like this now. What a time to be alive, though.
Wow, sick.
That didn't really work out.
Wow, I'm so young. Oh,
Same.
let's go to the beat room. Right, we get beat? Or I don't know. Holy shit. Okay, James, beat me up. Wait, what are we doing?
We have a lot to do, is what we're doing.
Wait, I'm sweating.
The air is right there. It's coming down on you.
Well, wait, sister, shave your face first.
Thank you. It's the only good things James Charles has ever done.
With what?
A razor.
I have a brand new one.
Your sister stalked with the razor. With the sister shaver. That's getting so
wanted
annoying.
It was always annoying.
Are you shaving and full on, or do you want to keep your facial hair?
Oh, no, I'm sister shaving so I can be sister twins.
Okay.
That was so bad.
I know.
If you're gonna do it, you at least have to do it right.
Okay, where's my sister cutter? Or razor?
It's a Nate
Shaver. That was so easy.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Alright, let me grab my sister Diet Coke.
So dumb.
Missed it.
God damn it!
I remember thinking that was so funny. I was even gonna preface this when I said you get one. I was like, oh, but they're gonna go through this whole thing where Shane fucks up, you know, how you do sister blank or, you know, whatever. And it was way more sister stupid than I remembered it being.
Is this his cupboard, Nate?
Yeah.
Do they even live there? I know Jeffree's had like several houses or whatever, but like, Jesus Christ. Like, it doesn't even, it looks like they're doing a really god-awful renovation of a house where they just don't have enough stuff to put in the house.
A little turtle. I love that.
We got that in some foreign country, a little souvenir moment.
A little sister souvenir.
Cute.
Finally! She's learning!
She's a quick sister study, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna go sister take a piss.
God damn it.
Ew, later on my sister shit.
I guess you can always count on Sister Shane to take a joke a little too far and absolutely take the funny out of it.
Might be a little sister stinky in here.
Oh, she's finally catching on. I regret this.
Not as much as you're gonna, buddy.
What have I done?
Wait, why are you grabbing a glue stick? What is
Because I
happening?
need to glue down your eyebrows first. Because I need to give you new ones.
Yeah.
Can I tweeze off like the bad strays first? This is gonna hurt.
Oh my god! Okay. Oh my god, wait, that's sister scary.
Have you ever had your eyebrows done before?
No, I don't think so. Not like this.
We can tell.
He's ripping them out of my head.
We need to open up your lid space so your eyes
What?
don't look like you're melting.
Yeah, you sister sissy.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That did not hurt.
I'm crying. I'm sister.
Sobbing. You're so bad at that.
Oh, this is very good. Sorry. Oh my god!
God.
Oh god.
You have a lot on this one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You must sleep on the other side.
I really. Oh, you're right about that. You're such a sister scientist.
Thank you.
Oh my god, Jake. I hate this.
Can I be honest? We live for it. Like, seeing you in pain
Pain?
gets me off.
You love it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I cannot say the same for
Yeah,
myself.
start sister jacking.
Well, to be fair to James, he is directly in Shane's face. So that's kind of a sister softener right there. And also, Shane is much older than James's demographic.
Oh, your sister watching.
Oh.
Okay, ready? You have a lot of eyebrow hair.
Thank you.
Some of these hairs are like 80 inches long.
Did you sister drop out?
I really like doing brow cover, it's fun.
I love when you cover my eyebrows with glue. It's my favorite thing that we do together.
First you have to glue them down in order to give yourself a fresh base for the makeup to go on top of it.
I think they should have just sister shaved Shane's eyebrows right off. Because, like, let's be sister serious. That's gonna be lumpy as shit.
Got it. You don't want your brow to fly.
No.
You want to keep your brows intact. No matter how shook you are. Always keep your brow intact. Glue it down.
What is this going
Hey
somewhere?
guys, we need to
It's a wig analogy.
we need to glue down your brows for this next video. Because all your body hair will flew. I gotta go.
All your body hair will blue.
You know, I think Andrew's a terrific editor. I think he actually is the reason why these videos did as well as they did. I think his editing is exquisite. And not just because I'm biased, because I really like Andrew and I really don't like Shane, but this part could have used a little bit of editing. How about Shane's intense razor burn? Like, have you ever shaved your face in your life? I know some people just get razor burn. I know it's just how it is, but like, he's gonna get like an infection from just putting makeup directly over this.
Are you coming?
Yeah.
No. This is just a camera in your face for no reason.
Wait, okay, I have a question about sister scandals.
Okay.
Go for it.
So, you guys have had a rough time.
That's one way to put it. My tweets from my past are definitely not something that I am proud of.
I can't believe we're going to Africa today. OMG. What if we get Ebola?
Kim Kardashian defended Jeffree Star after her fans brought up racist comments that he made in the past.
I am so sorry for everything that I've said in my past, and I have lived with it for a long time.
But I feel like recently, people are like cool with you guys and accepting that you guys grew from all the bullshit.
Yeah, totally. Also, like, that's just the nature of the internet, right? Like, James Charles has more egregious things ahead of him on his plate. But, like, specifically, if you will, the racist things that Jeffree Star has done, I mean, I forgot what I was going to say. I just feel like, because Jeffree can still be such a nasty person, because he can still be so vile and he can still be so aggressive and antagonistic and mean and hideous to people, it's very easy to watch him scream at somebody on a TikTok live and then immediately harken back to him screaming the N-word at a group of black people. No, he's not running around with a taser and screaming the N-word at people and making racist skits online anymore. But, like, he still has a lot of, like, unmitigated anger that really, it makes it hard to see that growth, I guess, for me personally. And James Charles is gross. Period.
My opinion of Jeffree Star completely changed when he did his apology video. He made a mistake, he's learning from his mistakes, he's being an adult about it. That's all that I can really expect from my YouTube influencers, you know?
Okay, that's a fair point by Paige. I don't know if her opinions have changed since. But I don't know. I think for me, I'm more of like a pattern of behavior person. Because, like, I don't believe cancel culture is a thing that actually exists. Like, no one is ever truly canceled. You know, I think if you end up going through, like, the motions of what the internet expects from you, which is an apology that, you know, the internet will then tear apart, and further scrutiny, and then bringing it all back up again in the future and all of that. I mean, I think as long as you go through that, like, dog and pony show for the internet and act like you care, I do think that there is a way to continue what you're doing, maybe on a smaller scale, but I don't think that there is true blue cancellation, which is why I think people like Colleen Ballinger are the closest to canceled as you can get, because she didn't really go through that rigmarole, right? Like, she did not go through that actual taking of accountability. She came online and blamed everyone else for it in a song that was mocking the people who came forward about her misbehavior, right? So she never came out, and even in that tiny section of her vlog that she took accountability in, she never really fully head-on addressed it in a way that was appropriate, or even a way that says she gives a shit. You know, at least, you know, people like Shane, people like Jeffree, and people like James, while I still don't like them and I still think that they've done horrible things, and I don't feel like I've seen much growth. I mean, the closest one to growth is probably Shane. They at least said, this is the thing I've done, even if they didn't itemize the list. This is the thing I did. I'm sorry for the thing that I did. You know, this is what you can expect from me going forward. Even if it wasn't true, even I think the collective at large responds better to people who say, hey, here's that thing that happened. Let's talk about it. Even if they're being disingenuous. Even if they don't actually care. Even if they don't grow from it. You know what I mean? So it's like, I get it. Like, I think as long as you're acknowledging it and it doesn't become a pattern of behavior, creators are generally allowed to move forward. I don't even know where this conversation started. I think I just had a lot to say and everything's coming out word salad. So I hope any of that made sense.
I mean, if anything, I think, like, both Jeffree and I, obviously, Jeffree's was 12 years ago, my scandals, majority of them were 6 years ago now. We've both done a pretty good job of just, like, showing people who we really are.
Yeah, and people want to both tell me and him we're something we're not. Someone wants to try to define us forever. And it's like, that's not who we are. That's, you know what I mean? So it takes time for people to see the real you, and we've always been our authentic selves, and I think, you know, authenticity carries you a long way.
I think that's true, but then you also have to understand that people are seeing your authenticity if you've always been authentically yourself, then who you were screaming the N-word at a bunch of black folks also has to be authentically who you were, right? So it doesn't have to be who you are. It doesn't have to be carrying you through your life. Of course not. You know, and unfortunately with the existence of the internet, those things do tend to live forever because the internet is forever. But you have to understand that even if you're sitting here telling me, well, we're authentically ourselves, we're not pulling any punches, we're not being something that we're not. Okay, but then that's also who you are. Right? So part of taking accountability is saying, yes, I was that. I think that's something that a lot of influencers or creators or people who need to make apologies, I think that's a big point that they miss is like, yes, okay, wonderful. This is authentically who you are this person authentically. Then that means your fuck ups were also authentic. Authenticity is great. It's needed a lot especially nowadays. It's so few and far between. So, I mean, authentic creators are really, really highly valued. But then you also have to own the fact that, hey, that fuck up that I made, that was authentically who I was at the time. Not, I don't recognize that person. I was that person. And that sucks, right? Like, I think the language here, I think, is important. And maybe I'm overanalyzing, but I do think that the language of that is important.
I mean, I will say this, like, we've only been here for like half a day, but you are so far one of like the most like welcoming, chill people I've filmed with.
Which is great, especially considering you look like Ronald McDonald ate Mrs. Ronald McDonald's ass.
Which I was not expecting. I was expecting to be, honestly, like a little scared. And like a little sister intimidated.
That doesn't work.
I mean, that's who I am to the core, and I think a lot of the time people just see the Gucci and the bullshit, and they don't see past it, which is half of my doing.
Yeah, I think that's 100% you're doing. I think that's 100% Jeffree Star's doing. He walked in, the whole last video that we watched, it was all, oh my god, I had, Gucci this, Gucci that, and Louis Vuitton, Birkin bags, arcade games. Like, this video, like all this series has focused on so far, and again, we're only one video and 9 minutes in, has been Jeffree's wealth. He's very, very comfortable flaunting his wealth, and that's his doing. That's not anybody else's doing.
Right.
Because I'm scared to sometimes let people see the real me.
That's the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I said yesterday. All of Jeffree's, like, look at me, 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 look at my things, look at my stuff, we're having threesomes, it's all deflection, it's all overcompensation for feeling less than. I find it difficult that you're being your authentic self and you won't even let people see you. I'm not saying that's an impossible thing. I'm just saying, if you want to ride the coattails of authenticity, you gotta let the walls down. You know what I'm saying? Not that I care. I don't give a shit. Let's keep going.
You're covering up some of your truth tea with Gucci.
100%. It's a joke and it rhymes, but that's the reality.
It's the truth,
yeah, it is.
Yeah. If we met like in high school, as is,
okay,
would you have been my friend?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, would you have sister
slept with you?
I'm scared of that question.
Now remember, I was 400 pounds in high school.
Okay, more to love.
I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, that was so sweet.
Sister, stop it.
Shane, why did we never hang out in the MySpace days?
I was so afraid of you back then.
Hello, God? Yeah, everything's fine. I'm controlling the earth and everyone loves me. Bye.
For real?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to ask this.
Back when you were famous on MySpace, and you were like the most famous person on it, I think, right?
Jeffree Star. Internet royalty. You all love me.
And everybody was kind of afraid of you. But that was back when your whole thing was like, I'll spit on you, cunt.
Stupid bitch.
Yeah, well, it was also a different time where... Oh, thank you. That was a great memory.
True, though. I was friends with Jeffree Star on MySpace. Everybody was friends with Jeffree Star on MySpace. He wasn't making it to my top 8. But, like, in my mind's eye, I can still see his profile picture. I really think Tom should bring MySpace back. I don't understand why a lot of these business owners are not honing in on nostalgia, because nostalgia is such a huge deal. Because not only does nostalgia hone in on like millennials and their interest, it also hones in on younger parts of Gen Z that are very into like the Y2K era, you know, because you know how like when I was a kid, the 70s styles were very in. So like as you go, like you're like a generation and a half behind you is typically the one that's like popular in clothing styles and stuff like that, jewelry and accessories. So like I think it would be so cool if so many more, like even pop-ups, like I know they were going to do a limited 2 pop-up and you know all these things. Tom could have the most successful social media platform, truly, with so many people wanting to get away from things like Twitter and you know, Meta and all of that. Truly, Tom should just bring back MySpace. We could go back to learning how to code. We could have these sweet ass layouts. Bring it back. There's a market for it. I know there is. Come on, Tom, get with it.
Love my legacy.
I'm gonna pop my pussy because my name is Jeffree. You wanna suck my titties.
It was a different time where there was really no men in makeup. 10 years ago was a different breed of humans. When I would leave the house looking like this, it wasn't, wow, you look amazing. It was, you faggot, freak, disgusting. And I would get spit on, drinks thrown at me, and it was a more aggressive time.
I don't think that's untrue, but like Jeffree talking about being this like pioneer of men wearing makeup when like David Bowie exists. Well, not anymore, but when David Bowie existed, there were so many. I mean, glam rock was a whole moment. Not to mention things like drag and, I mean, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. You know, there have always been men in makeup. You know, you don't even have to go to the full drag aspect. I don't doubt that he was on the receiving end of some backlash for it, but like, I don't know, the way he talks like he's some pioneer is a little much.
Jeffree Star, if you got a MySpace, you know who the fuck she is. Gay guy or girl or what is she? A cunt. A cunt.
So I would be aggressive back and say really crazy shit. I would fight people. I've gotten jumped by 4 guys at once that beat me to the fucking ground. You know what I mean? Just for looking like this.
There were a few incidences where like straight guys were trying to antagonize me.
Bye, faggot!
And like one guy sprayed me in the face with water. And it's like, you can spray me in the face with a lot of shit, but it's like when I'm in full makeup in like 100-degree weather, no.
Okay, now, if you're a real diva, you always gotta carry weapons with you. So, my purse, first of all, we have a butcher knife. Right, ladies?
I'll give him that one.
Wait, what? Really?
That doesn't really happen as much anymore, and people aren't as aggressive as a whole. You know, strangers don't scream that shit all the time, at least out here. They used to, but they don't anymore. So it was a different time.
Oh my god, Jeffree Star is so ugly without makeup on. Oh god, I mean, it's actually pretty true.
I had a very more aggressive front, and I would, you know, like never smile in pictures, which I was secretly insecure about my teeth, but I just looked like a cunt.
New lips, new teeth, new nose, fake eyes, fake hair, fake eyebrows. I don't know if my mom ever planned on this, but when I came out of her pussy, she knew I wasn't gonna look the same.
And it was just my whole shtick to never smile, and I was always just like the mannequin. Every day I hear the same thing.
Post a picture without makeup.
I don't want to!
You got the wrong hoe here, bitch.
That feels like cringy millennial. I mean, it is cringy millennial, but it really feels like it.
You know?
Yeah.
No feelings, very like, and you know, it was a front I put up and a great defense mechanism.
I'm not fucked up at all.
It was hard to deal with at the time.
Oh, Lord of Grace. If my plane crashes, I just want to let everyone know that I hate your guts. Bye.
And then you did music.
I guess you could call it that.
Is the music something that you like are embarrassed to talk about, or is it more like
it's such amazing moments? I think how it ended with me quitting my dream career besides makeup and having it not work out how I envisioned it since day one, it was heartbreaking. So it's more as like sad, reminiscent, not ever embarrassed of it.
Well, do you think you should be embarrassed of it? It was rhetorical.
You know, like I had the most craziest lyrics back then. You pull that shit up now and everyone's offended. You know what I mean?
Fuck me, I'm a celebrity. Can't take your eyes off me.
Wow. I'm upset.
Next year is the 10th anniversary of my first album, Beauty Killer, which features Nicki Minaj. I was one of the first people to ever have her on a track.
And look at her now.
Going on stage was a whole nother thing. That's crazy, with thousands of people there singing, and they're singing.
And the shit you were doing on stage was crazy.
And I want all you ugly motherfuckers to come over here so I'll beat your motherfucking asses.
Like, you were like throwing things, breaking things, jumping into the audience, doing like rock star stuff.
Yeah,
and,
it was
like,
very punk rock. I grew up in that Warped Tour rock metal.
Who wants Jeffree Star to kick the horse in the nuts?
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy like an 8th grade talent show.
Yeah, I remember I sent you an email years ago because I was like, hey Jeffree, you don't know who I am, but I really want to make videos, but I also think that I want to be a singer and I want to make a song and I want to be a part of your record label. Then I was so thankful that you never saw that because I was like, oh my god.
But the fact that here we are, what was that? You think
That's so
10,
crazy.
8, 7 years ago?
Yeah.
The fact that we're just here now is so crazy.
What's crazy is the shitty job that James Charles is doing on Shane. Like, oh my god. I'm not a makeup artist, okay? Obviously. I don't care. But like, okay, I guess in terms of texture, like, he really glued down those brows real good. But like, the creasing and cracking because of how thick his brows are is so bad. Like, it's so bad. And like, I mean, I guess you can't change the texture of someone's face. Maybe it's just Shane's face. Who cares?
Do you...
Say it, bitch. Let's hear it.
Well, I remember off camera one time.
Good luck trying to
Off camp.
You told me that you've kind of like sucked a lot of like famous guys' chicks.
Oh, yeah, I have.
Were you doing that for like fun or for money?
Both.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You were escorting?
Yeah. I've never talked about that on camera. That's very like 2008, 7. Yeah.
Wait, is there like a name you can give us of like who's like the most famous chick?
You know I'm not answering that.
Wait, you know names?
What? Like, look, I'm gonna look you in your eyes while you're getting your makeup done. I have had... How's the lighting?
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
I've had men tell me, if you ever say anything ever happened between us, I will kill you.
You know when you feel a woman's breast and it feels like a bag of sand?
Or I'll hire someone to kill you. You will not make it home on the freeway. So on a real level, okay, this is real life in LA, I will never say their names. It's not worth it. It's just dick. It don't mean shit. If you don't want someone to know that you're into me, or you're into dudes, or you're into whatever, that's their business. So I'm not going to be the one to ever put them out there and ruin their lives and their families.
Wow. True Boy Scout.
Can I use the new Thirsty palette?
Yes.
Wait, this is yours.
So, bam! Here is the Thirsty palette.
This is your makeup. Oh my god.
Say hello to my 4th palette, Thirsty. We're just dipping into shades, taste buds, and bitch.
How do you think of your names of your makeups?
Yeah, think about the old days. I haven't had sex with a woman in like 10 years. Like real sex. I've done other things like threesomes with females. Love that. But me fucking a chick? Oh no. We don't do that anymore.
She's retired.
These new fanny packs, I'm just seeing
Let me see.
the backpacks.
Those are good. Jeffree died.
Oh my god.
God, code Gucci. Jeffree died.
Okay, like, I know Shane's trying to be funny, but it's not funny. So I'm taking off the one that I gave him earlier. He should be in the negative for the whole sister stupid talk.
Look at the new slides. How cute are these for men?
Wait, I want to see.
The denim. They're cute. They're very simple. They're not rhinestone like you fags like it, but...
Forgot about the rhinestone Gucci thing. I cannot imagine being this impressed by slides.
That's hideous.
What? Oh.
James thinks this is hideous. I'll be wearing this tomorrow. Okay, can I tell you a beauty secret? I've never said this out loud before, but dogs' saliva and their tongues have healing properties. So at night, I let my dogs lick my eyes and then
What?
What wrinkles, ho?
The ones right here. I don't think they look bad. I have them too, but I mean, some good lighting and some solid foundation are working hard.
That's why you have so many dogs.
Yeah.
To get rid of all the wrinkles. Oh. Oh, it's Gucci. They're FaceTiming.
Just a purse. They're ringing.
The purse is FaceTiming me.
Yeah. That texture above his eyes is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Alright, are we ready to see the final look? So it is.
These are really good.
Sorry.
Ew.
Oh, that'll hurt my ear. Okay.
Alright, Queen, let's roll. 1, 2.
Sister Shane.
Oh, wow.
Looks like Gene Hackman at the end of The Birdcage.
Oh my god. Hi. Ooh, hi.
How do you feel, baby?
Wait, this is crazy.
Give me my umbilical cord.
Hi. James, thank you so much.
Of course, sister.
Thank you for slaying and for staying.
And this will be pretty good.
A little bit.
We're gonna use a lot of it.
Yes, we are.
Before we get the wig and all of that stuff,
Okay.
I want to see your like office with the music stuff, the music memorabilia.
Let's do it.
Let's take a walk down memory lane.
Before the wigs and the wealth. That is my book title. Maddie, trademark that. All right, let's go.
Sarah, do something. Mary. Oh, thank you.
All right, enough. Like, Shay needs to know when to stop. Like, he says one thing that's like mildly funny, and they laugh, and then he keeps going, and he does it in this voice, and it's like, all right, just scale it back.
Thank you, James, darling. You did such a beautiful job.
Thanks, girl.
Okay,
Shall we go into the office?
So is this where like all your music stuff is?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A lot of archived stuff are in here.
These are all your records. Oh my god.
Come on, memory lane.
Wait, oh my god, wait, I want to sit at your desk.
Let's have a seat.
Wait, I actually really want to know about this music situation. Because
Okay.
you've never really talked about like what actually happened.
Well, that's because nobody asked, on account of the fact that I don't think many people give a shit.
Yeah.
So when you were doing the music thing, and you were all over MySpace, and you know everybody knew who you were, you then signed with Akon.
Yeah.
The singer.
R&B singer, Grammy Award winner, hit maker. Yeah.
Like he discovered Lady Gaga, right? That was his thing.
Yeah.
But when I met her, it was crazy because I was like, wow, she's an incredible writer.
Right. She's gonna be a huge star.
I remember where I was. I was literally walking into like a video shoot or something, and I saw on my phone that he signed you.
Yeah.
And it was like an interview he did, and he was like, Jeffree Star is the next Lady Gaga.
Well, a lot of people always wonder, they'd be like, well, after doing something like Gaga, like, can he do it again? Well, I did it again. Listen, if you never heard of Jeffree Star, Google him. She know. Jeffree Star is next. I'm telling you, this kid is gonna do it.
Yeah. Do what though?
He's gonna do it.
And I was like, holy shit, this is gonna be the first YouTuber who actually like goes mainstream and becomes like a pop star.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a thing. And then nothing really came out of it, and I never heard anything else, and I couldn't find any information anywhere.
You know, based on the way that like this whole series has gone so far, where we were pretending that like we didn't know what the series was going to be about, to like Jeffree taking charge, to having James Charles come, this feels like Jeffree was like, hey, why don't we bring up my music, and then we can sit and talk about what happened with my music. It's just, like the way that Shane's asking these questions, it feels very like much more premeditated.
It was all hidden.
That we call that those are dark times for me, very depressing, honestly. Yeah. Because I had gotten so far on my own independently, which a lot of new people that are watching now, or people that are into makeup that may have never heard my music or know about it, they don't know how big it was.
Warped Tour 2009, this time with Jeffree Star. What's up, bitches?
I wouldn't say that it was big. Like he's like the artist that whose name you don't know when you're looking at like the Bonnaroo lineup. You know what I'm saying? Like the one in the smaller print where you're like, oh yeah, I think I've seen him on MySpace. I was there. I was a sentient adult at Warped Tour 09. I would have been 23, 22, 23, something like that. So, like, I was there, and I might have been doing other things with my life at the time, but I definitely had MySpace, and it was definitely not, he wasn't taking over the world or anything.
So on my own, independently with Popsicle Records and my label, I got very far, but I felt like I hit a wall, and I wanted that next level of like success. I wanted to be on the Billboard charts more. I wanted to have like real pop star success, and I thought, you know, aligning with someone like that who had already had such a great track record would have been perfect.
Jeffree Star, he's definitely a male superstar.
But the stars were not aligned. I met him at a bad place in his own life.
A young fan threw an object on stage and Akon's temper took it from there.
The judge ordered him to appear today. And sexually explicit, even derogatory lyrics seem to be a part of Akon's act.
And it was all crumbling down while I was a part of it. So, you know.
What does that even mean? Like, he signed you. Okay, what does that mean? Like, do you get money?
Wait, first of all, should we talk about like taxes and all that shit now? Because that's why, like, I really signed to him because I kind of had spent all my money and I wasn't making as much anymore because MySpace was dying. So then like the tax liens hit and I'm like, well, I don't have any money to pay my taxes. And then I went to him to like help, you know, me stay afloat so I wouldn't be starving dead.
Okay, but like here's the thing though, right? Like with this whole Jeffree becoming a pop star thing, like he said, at the time there weren't as many like certainly male pop stars who wore makeup. Okay, we'll narrow it specifically down. I gotta go, my plane's here though. I think the thing is like because there weren't a lot of people who looked like Jeffree in the space, right? He was viewed as more outlandish, as crazy, as wild, as, you know, all of these things, and he played into that very heavily, right? And that shtick really only goes so far, right? Like, because at some point you have to be like a person or like you're a one-hit wonder. Because I don't think that shtick carries in like the music industry too far most of the time. Like I feel like it's more of an anomaly when it does. So I honestly, like, even if it had worked out, I don't think it would have had any longevity. Especially because his music wasn't particularly good. Like it was fine. It was like club music or whatever, and I don't know. This is a weird conversation.
Oh, that's wow.
Yeah, so he did. He's not a shitty person. He paid for my back teeth. This is like some real shit in Atlanta, and like started the process of me feeling good about myself. And you know, he had me with A-list people producing, and it was just his own shit was going down, and it was just.
So then, what happened? I mean, like, did you guys ever actually put out a song?
Yeah.
Which one?
Prom Night was our main one. I'll never forget when we finished that song because I had his iconic jail clink noises in the beginning of my song. Convict. And that was such a crazy feeling from like growing up listening to all this music and the T-Pains, the Akons and everything, like, and to have that staple like convict.
The T-Pains and the Akons. We could take a trip to the Aldi's next.
It was such a surreal, crazy moment, and I was like, all right, I think it's finally all happening for me. And I was going through a lot of money struggles, and all the MySpace money had spent, and I still really have never even talked about this, but I want people to learn from my mistakes because I was really fucked. We're talking tax liens, my account was frozen, and I'm signing on to someone thinking like they're gonna fix all my problems, I'm gonna be a pop star.
Do you have any upcoming projects that we should be on the lookout for?
I just shot my new music video for my single Prom Night, which is produced by Akon.
And it didn't pan out, and it got worse. You know, so I was at a real all-time low at that moment. Like, I was so unhappy waking up every day. It was either I quit and get rid of all that negativity, or I don't know what would have happened.
What is it like to feel so close to the thing you've been thinking about forever?
Me when I'm asking the hard-hitting question in a full beat.
What's up, MySpace music? It's Jeffree Star, the queen bitch, and right now I'm at my new music video shoot for my song called Prom Night, and I'm really excited.
But then to have that not only like not work out, but you are not even allowed to really talk about it, nobody knows about it, and now you've wasted all this time, years, right?
Yeah, I had never felt as depressed and sad as that moment when I was like, woke up that day and I was like, I can't do this anymore. And it was devastating because I feel like, I hate when people say I was ahead of my time, but I feel like my music and the whole vision was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
People weren't ready for it, and maybe they still aren't in a way.
Yeah. That was the issue. It was just too much ahead of its time. That's what I was gonna say.
But I quit as a working makeup artist to do music, and I invested so much into it, all my money and all my time. So for it to not pan out and for my dreams to not like work out, I was still kind of like a joke, because during my whole entire music career, I would sell out thousands of people, sell out the #1 selling merch and Hot Topic of 2008 and 9. And then to never be taken serious in music, to kind of always be like the joke or the, the easy shit talking thing to say. And I just wanted to prove myself and have a fucking song chart huge and prove to everyone like I'm a real artist, And it didn't happen. So it was beyond devastating. I don't even know the word. It just feels like a crazy memory, because this has taken over my entire life and existence. That just feels like a whole nother lifetime to me.
I think that's like a normal feeling for anybody. The things you were doing at this point, it would have been 10 years ago, feel nothing like what you're doing today. Like, what was I doing 10 years ago? In the arms of the angel. I don't know. I assume I was there.
Wait, can you play us one?
Yeah.
A song?
Oh, that's okay.
It's wild.
That's so crazy.
So my first eyeshadow palette that I put out, I named it Beauty Killer. But I named it Beauty Killer because I felt like my first album never really got a chance. So I wanted to kind of give that name a moment. So let me just tell you, the palette sold a little bit more than this album.
Oh, you gotta bring it back.
Oh, he will. Don't worry. And then he'll make a really long, boring video about it.
You really should.
It's wild, huh?
Like, that's such a crazy, cool thing. Like, you had a whole music career.
I hate when Shane is, emotional, whether it's real or not. He always reaches this weird height. You really should be. It's, very Muppet-esque.
Yeah. People don't know about it.
No, it's wild.
That's crazy, because that's all I know about. That's Jeffree Star to me is Jeffree Star, musician.
Yeah. There still is a lot of, subscribers and customers that do come from those days, when we do meet and greets and signings and all that. So it's cool to that people have those memories of me and they're still kind of growing with me. I've had people that have been following me for 10 years and they've seen it all, So thank you. It's been a long 10.
I just want everyone to stop caring what everyone else thinks, you know what I mean? It's 2008, be who you are. If someone doesn't like it, get over it and have fun, because if I cared what anyone thought about me, I would not look like this or have a career, so...
Well, that's well said.
Yeah, have you ever thought about just having self-esteem?
So, I need a wig. You have... I'm wigless. Yeah. After this block of memories.
Same.
So you're gonna give me a wig. I need to get changed, and then you have the whole rest of your day left, which I'm so tired already. I don't know how you do this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's just the beginning. Come on, honey boo boo, take a sip.
It's Red Bull. I'm pretty sure Jeffree Star doesn't put high-powered gasoline in his Red Bull.
Come on, let her out, baby.
Oh! I'm sorry. That was a disgrace.
No! It can't be done now.
This is crazy. What the fuck? This is crazy. What the fuck is this?
That's called a warehouse deer. And I'm not sure why you find it spooky. Wow, this episode was full of sister something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going though. I do think that there was a lot of interesting foreshadowing moments with James Charles. Man, what a time to be on the internet. We will go back to and we'll watch that series too. I think a lot of you said that people rarely go back and watch this first series. They're typically focused on the Conspiracy Palette series. I'm gonna do all of them because the lead up is very interesting. And I remember this one a lot less than I remember the conspiracy one, so let me know how you feel, what you think, what your thoughts are, especially if you're that girl that called me a duff. I want to hear from you, girl. I hope you've taken the time to think of something more creative. And in the meantime, y'all have a bitchin' day. Subscribe for more. Sister, subscribe for more, if you will. And I'll sister see you at another time. All right, bye.